Best advice somebody's given me.
Yeah.
The best advice.
Best advice I ever.
Filming it? Can you give me a second?
Best advice someone's given me. I don't know. Let me think about that one.
That's it. The best advice I ever got. Are we on?
Yeah.
You recording?
Yeah.
They actually just gave it to me. Someone is giving you.
What's the best advice? The best advice I was ever given.
The best advice I can think of. The best advice anyone's ever given me in my life.
The best advice I've gotten. You gotta get his reaction here.
Best advice someone has given me, besides the golden rule, I guess.
Ooh, the best advice.
The best advice I've
Best
ever
advice
gotten.
someone has ever given to me is.
Best advice someone's given me.
The best advice someone has ever given me is to follow your dreams.
They actually just gave it to me. Mr. Den just told me that, like, because I was like, I'm not going to be in school anymore. And he was just like, you should, like enjoy your last couple weeks in school. Because if you don't enjoy it, by the time you get older, you'll be with people you don't even like. So you might as well enjoy the time you have now. Like, you can't just fool around like you do here. Yeah.
What's the best advice someone has given you?
Nobody gave me advice.
Best advice I ever heard was to never be anybody you're not and to always be who you are.
Someone is giving you.
What's the best advice? Not do drugs. Drugs make you stupid. And not only stupid, but they do make you very dumb. So please don't do drugs.
Somebody's given me. That you can fool some of the people all the time, or you can fool all the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time.
What's the best advice someone has given you?
The best advice. To just keep going for it. Like, never give up and just keep going for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The best advice I've gotten so far was when we were at nationals and I was really nervous about playing in the marching band. And my band director came up to me and he said, if you can't play the note, then just breathe and don't try to play it, because when you try, you'll just mess up and make things worse for yourself. And he never told me that in the beginning of the season, but it was nationals and it was like the best advice I've ever gotten about performing especially.
The best advice someone has given me. I don't know. Let me think about that one. Don't drink and drive. I have to say that would probably be the best advice.
The best advice anyone's ever given me in my life is probably to relax, because you can get really stressed out if you're thinking about all the bad things in your life or in the world, and there's always going to be stuff that's not perfect, but you got to kind of focus on what's going good and just keep it chill.
You gotta get his reaction here.
If you're gonna do it right.
I was thinking about trash can.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, so I think the best advice someone's given me was while I was doing the musical this year, I was talking to this kid and he said a Hamlet quote, a man of thought gets killed and a man of action becomes king, and I thought that was really neat, and how you could apply that to overthinking and actually doing it.
That's it. The best advice I ever got. Are we on?
Yeah.
You recording?
Yep.
Was my friend telling me to marry my wife. So She was my wife then, because then you couldn't marry her. But yes, before we, yes, marry my wife. That was the best advice I ever got.
The best advice I can think of is the classic try your best, because you know, like, as long as you're doing the best that you can be proud of what you're doing, and you can just, you know, whether you need to improve or not, at least you can be happy that you did what you can.
Best advice someone's given me: never be taken for granted.
Well, I don't know. The best advice I was ever given? I'm still waiting for it.
Okay.
It might be. I don't know. Treat people fairly.
Giving you.
Ooh, the best advice. Be yourself.
Best advice someone's given you.
The best advice I've ever gotten from someone was to own whatever you do and don't think of it as a mistake, because normally what you do first is what you really need.
I don't know, I don't listen to advice.
The best advice someone has given me, besides the golden rule, I guess, is a quote from Calvin Coolidge about perseverance. It's not talent necessarily, it's not genius, it's not education, it's perseverance. As long as you persevere and press on, you can accomplish things.
Advice someone has ever given to me is to not live in the past and not live in the future,